We presently are the contractor of choice on the Norfolk Southern Railway. In addition, we're providing our services on two regions of the Union Pacific Railroad, the Canadian National Railroad, the Kansas City Southern Railroad, and working in conjunction with other railroad track contractors, rehabilitating the tracks on short line railroads. These services encompass the states of Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, West Virginia, Ohio, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Virginia, Indiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, South Dakota and North Dakota, Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina. So far, we've developed close and varied working relationships throughout the industry through service such as track abandonments, scrap disposal, defective rail replacement, working within the confines of the tie, rail, and curve gangs, and assisting in a multitude of other tasks on the right-of-way. From these valuable experiences, the right-of-way handler was developed and patented. Over the years, we've seen single-function machines sit idle in maintenance yards, while other costly single-function machines perform a single task out on the right-of-way. With this costly and counterproductive challenge in mind, the right-of-way handler was developed. In addition, the right-of-way handler is equipped with GPS tracking capabilities to provide exact location of the machine and to keep inventory of all materials that are placed on or removed from the right-of-way. The idea of the right-of-way handler is simple: a multitask, single-operator machine that can perform various tasks with high efficiency and effectiveness while being safe and budget-friendly. You can't afford not to have this machine on your right-of-way. Although this equipment has a working history, it's being presented here today as a working concept, so we can tailor-make a right-of-way handler for you, keeping your right-of-way needs in mind. The first benefit of the right-of-way handler we would like to demonstrate is the grapple attachment. The basic attachment is a logging tool adapted for railroad use. It can be used to distribute new ties or to remove replacement ties, telephone poles, rails, and debris from the right-of-way. As you can see, the attachment and the operation of the grapple is simple. The operator positions the boom over and onto the grapple and then safely secures the tool to the boom in a single movement, without the need of an assistant or another operator to secure it. It is a huge savings in terms of both time and money. One machine and one man have been able to pick up and stack as many as 6,000 ties in a single day on the Union Pacific Railroad, significantly more than even multiple grapple trucks. This method is much more cost-effective than the use of traditional grapple trucks and or work trains, making it extremely affordable. Has the cleanup process ever been a concern for you? As you know, a clean right-of-way is a safe right-of-way. Let us offer our solution. The magnet attachment is used to clean up the metallic debris left by any general maintenance crew or gang during the replacement of rail, OTM, and or ties. The advantage of this magnetic setup is that it is driven by hydraulics using the existing engine and therefore does not require a separate engine that must be maintained or replaced from time to time, making the right-of-way handler the most economical and efficient machine on the market today. Carts are also available in various configurations to handle ballast, scrap metal, and debris that needs to be either brought in to accomplish a task or removed from the right-of-way. If you need specially designed carts to accomplish different functions, we can provide them. The carts are built with standard railroad wheels, meaning weight limitations do not need to be factored in. As you know, two of the most valuable machines on the railroad are the backhoe and the Gradall. Have you ever thought it would be great to combine these two machines, making the process easier and more cost-effective? Our solution is simple. The backhoe and Gradall function and cart system used by the right-of-way handler allows for quick and easy drop-off and removal of materials. Considering a backhoe is about 1/4 the size of the right-of-way handler, this enormous advantage, along with a variety of easily changeable and adaptable bucket sizes and configurations, allows the right-of-way handler to accomplish tasks from digging, clearing, and grading, to opening culverts and drainage ditches, to the dispersal of ballast quickly and easily. Once again, your imagination is the only limit to the usefulness of the backhoe bucket attachments. What previously required multiple machines, multiple operators, and a large capital expense can now be done using a single machine and single operator at a fraction of the cost, with no capital costs, by using the right-of-way handler. Safety and proper drainage are always major concerns everywhere along the ballast line. Our brush hog attachment for the right-of-way handler provides a simple and cost-effective solution to the problem of overgrowth. With a right-of-way handler, this multitask single-operator machine is able to fasten the brush hog attachment quickly and easily when needed. The brush hog is hydraulically driven and designed to mow grass, weeds, and brush, and to completely cut down trees up to 4 inches in diameter. In more challenging situations, a hydraulic chainsaw can also be added to cut down larger trees, and when used in combination with our cart system, is able to remove the debris at the same time. The right-of-way handler's brush hog attachment is the perfect, cost-effective, and affordable answer to this difficult problem. The defoliage equipment is a patented method of providing a chemical and water mixture at the point of the spray nozzle, preventing the requirement of carrying potentially dangerous contaminating liquids. The equipment has the approval of the environmental agencies as well as the Department of Natural Resources. The carts can be converted to water tanks for defoliage operations. At the request of the Kansas City Southern Railroad, together we researched and developed a right-of-way handler to assist the railroad in the safe and effective repair of defective rail, as it is detected by the Sperry rail car. In January 2007, we began the research and development of this defective rail changeout process. Within 30 days, we presented drawings for the modified right-of-way handler, as well as a comprehensive plan for providing a defective rails repair service and the cost related to it. With a cooperative effort between Railroad Maintenance and Service Company and the Kansas City Southern Railroad, minor modifications were made, and immediate production of the rail defect right-of-way handler began. Within 45 days, the machine modifications were complete, and with a fully trained crew, we began repairing defective rail on the Kansas City Southern Railroad. Within the first 30 days of beginning the defective rail changeout service, we safely replaced 14 defective rails in 1 day, a record for the KCS. The ability to safely change out as many as 14 defective rails in 1 day can be attributed to the efficiencies built into the process. All of the hand tools required to perform the defective rail service are stored in easily accessible boxes located on the back of the right-of-way handler, directly over the rail, which keeps the ground crew on the tie deck and off the ballast line, a great safety advantage. All of the hydraulics for the hydraulic tools are powered by the machine's existing hydraulic system. The dual oversized hydraulic hose reels are accessible from the side and the back of the machines. Additionally, the materials required to perform the defective rail changeout service, such as bolts, nuts and washers, spikes and joint bars, are stored in the boxes at the back of the machine for quick and safe access. The storage space for these materials is designed to reduce the amount of bending and lifting for the ground crew. Another important element of our defective rail changeout service is the ability of the right-of-way handler to carry the many different sizes and types of rail required to change out all of those faults detected in a day. Additionally, it is equally important that all rail taken out during the defect repair process be removed from the right-of-way and placed safely in a designated storage area, resulting in a clean and safe right-of-way. The defect changeout gang consists of 2 right-of-way handlers. Each machine has one operator and two groundmen. The gang supervisor utilizes a high rail truck to perform the final inspections and grinding, if needed, of the defect repairs, as well as for crew and materials transport. Customize a defective rail repair service for your railroad at affordable rates. Ask us how. A defect-free railroad is a safe railroad. This brief but informative video has been developed to demonstrate the potential that exists and the possibilities that can be developed by using the right-of-way handler. Our goal is to bring you a multifunction, single-operator machine that can be developed and tailor-made to meet your needs and specifications. We're presenting to you the basic principles that have proven to be efficient, effective, and cost-reducing by four of the mainline carriers: the Norfolk Southern Railway, the Union Pacific Railroad, the Canadian National Railroad, and the Kansas City Southern Railroad, along with a major short line, the Dakota, Minnesota, and Eastern Railroad. We're able to provide a multitude of programs tailor-made to fit your individual needs, both in design and functionality, as well as terms. We can supply a right-of-way handler unmanned or with an operator, short-term or long-term, standard operations or custom operated, to repair defective rails, to distribute or remove rail, OTM, ties, or other track materials as needed. Our concept is more cost-effective than a simple grapple boom truck and has been proven to be efficient, dependable, effective, and safe. Our records include doing up to 14 rail defects per day, picking up a track mile of rail or OTM per day. The right-of-way handler is changing the way that railroads operate on their right-of-ways.